A price floor is a government-imposed minimum price that must be paid for a good or service, preventing the price from falling below a certain level. It is usually set above the equilibrium price, where supply and demand naturally meet, to help producers receive a fair income. Price floors are often used in industries where prices could drop too low, making it difficult for businesses to survive. While the goal is to protect workers or producers, price floors can also create surpluses if the set price is too high, meaning that more goods are supplied than consumers are willing to buy. Now let's look at some examples. One of the most common price floors is the minimum wage, which sets the lowest legal amount that workers can be paid per hour. This is meant to ensure workers earn enough to support themselves, but it can also lead to fewer job opportunities if businesses cannot afford to hire as many workers at the higher wage. Another example is agricultural price supports, where the government sets a minimum price for crops to help farmers maintain a stable income. If the market price falls below the set level, the government may buy the surplus to keep farmers from losing money. In some countries, price floors are also used for certain goods like milk or transportation services to ensure stable income for providers. Now let's look at some strengths of price floors. One strength is that they provide financial security for producers. By setting a minimum price, price floors help businesses and workers earn a stable income, especially in industries with unpredictable market conditions. Another strength is that they prevent extremely low prices that could lead to poor working conditions or unsustainable business practices. For example, without a minimum wage, some workers might be forced to accept wages too low to cover basic living expenses. A third strength is that they can help maintain long-term supply by ensuring that producers remain in the market. If businesses consistently earn too little, they may shut down, reducing the availability of goods or services in the future. However, price floors are not without their weaknesses. One weakness is that they can create surpluses. If the minimum price is set too high, producers may supply more goods than consumers are willing or able to buy, leading to excess stock that might go to waste. Another weakness is that they can lead to inefficiency. If producers are guaranteed a higher price, they may not have an incentive to improve efficiency or reduce costs, which can lead to wasteful production. A third weakness is that they can make goods and services more expensive for consumers. If businesses must charge higher prices due to a price floor, some consumers may not be able to afford the products, reducing overall demand in the market. Now let's explore some alternatives. One alternative is direct government subsidies, where the government provides financial assistance to producers instead of setting a price floor. This allows prices to remain at the market equilibrium while still helping businesses or workers who need support. Another alternative is tax incentives, where the government reduces taxes on certain industries to lower their costs without artificially raising prices. A third alternative is education and skill development programs, which can help workers qualify for higher-paying jobs instead of relying on price controls to raise wages. While price floors can be beneficial in some cases, these alternatives offer different ways to support businesses and workers while maintaining market balance.